Knives are cool. And axes too. Every Saturday we go garage sailing. Here's one here. And it's a lot of fun. And I've never really done a video on us going garage sailing because people might think that was boring or whatever. But today has been anything but boring. We have seen some really amazing things. Got a couple little cool things. Nothing spectacular. But we did see some strange things. And Halloween is coming up. And so what we saw today, I kind of have to make a video on. Because you don't see this every day. So the first thing we saw, and I'm saving the coolest thing till the last, but the first thing we saw was a skeleton riding on a chicken. So let me show you that right now. Right there. Can you zoom in on that? Pull it back toward you so you can zoom it in. You don't see that every day. A skeleton riding a rooster. Okay. But that's nothing compared to what we saw today, because we saw some really cool things today. And I'll show you later what the coolest of all was. So we stopped at this one. There's a bunch of them today. But we saw, should I tell them or should I make them wait? We saw something black and big and four-legged, and it was walking through. And I told people, hey, we saw this thing. And the lady goes, oh, its name is Alfred. I said, oh. So apparently this thing that we saw, it just walks over the neighborhood and just doesn't bother people, and people don't bother it. And its name is Alfred. So we'll look at that here in a minute. And look what's on the side of the road. Oh my goodness, look at that bear. It's huge. It is so big. Did you get it there? Mm-hmm. It's a big old bear. That was a big bear, wasn't it? Go back up.
No, let's go.
Is he still hiding? Look at that bear. Man, it's beautiful. Can you see it?
Yes.
Wow. I don't see those every day. Oh, he's gonna try to jump the fence into their backyard. Wouldn't that be funny? Wow. That is a beautiful bear. We're out garage sailing today, and off in the distance, there's a black bear. You don't see those every day. Can you see it? The black bear? Pass it off to Elise to film.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm going back home to the woods. That is a big bear, though, isn't it? Hey, bear, is your name Yogi? Look at his big old butt. Almost, from this angle, almost looks like a big old hog, but then you see the head and you go, nope, that's a bear. He lives in those woods, kids. That's awesome. Don't see that every day. Hey everybody, so it wasn't the most fruitful day garage sailing, but it was fun, and I thought I'd share with you what I got. I got 3 knives, $5 for 3 knives, and $1 for this. So let's start with this. Come on in and see what it is. It looks like a barber dime, and for $1, that's probably 2 something in silver, $2 worth in silver. And on the back it says 1 dime. So I thought that was kind of cool, and I was excited about getting that for only $1. Then I got these, and this one's pretty cool. I'll save it till the last. This is what you call a TL-29, and in the military, this is what they gave to the electricians, a TL-29. This one has the guy's name on it. He told me that was his last name, Thomas. And a TL29, I got another one over here too. This one's way better. They're about the same, but TL29, when you open it, you've got a regular knife. The other blade is for all the screws. And so this is for the screws that you use as an electrician. And this one's in really good shape. Look what it says right here. When you see that on there and it hasn't rubbed off yet, come on, zoom in. You know you've got one that's never hardly been used, and that one still has the lettering on it. So this is a TL29. I've got probably 4 or 5 of these, and it has a lock. So it tells you right there, push to the center. So you see how that locks? But whenever you see a TL29, remember that was for someone that was in the military that was studying for electricity. This is a Camillus. This one's in really good shape. This one must have been the one that he used, because it's got his name on it. And yeah, it looks pretty used. And it locks too. Oh man, it's hard to do. And wow. It just says Camco. This one says Camillus, this says Camco. That's kind of cool. But you can tell this guy used this. Surprised he wanted to sell it. A lot of times too, if you see one of these, you will see the initials TL29. So these might have been aftermarket, or they might have been military. Now let's look over on this one here. I've gotten these before over the years. These are what they give to people in the military as a pocket knife. And the oldest one I have, I think, is a little bit after World War II. It might be Korean, and it has brass in between. But this one seems to be very old. And the cool thing about these, and here in Pensacola, that's about a $20 bill, because these are so common because of all the military bases. But this one, they always have the date. And this one here, look at the date, and I can't read it. Maybe you can read it. I think it says 1960. It might say 1980, but that looks like 1960 to me. Does it look like 1960? You know what that means? You know what that means? That is cool, because that is Vietnam era. That's what's so cool, maybe even pre-Vietnam era. But that's one of the oldest that I have. And so let's open that up and let me show you. This is a cool little pocket knife in the military. So come on in on this. They have their can opener. So there's your can opener. Then you don't always want to open them all at once, all the way. So I won't open it all the way. This one here opens, let's see if I can get this one open. There you have your second thing. So why would you have 2 of these? Well, one is the can opener, and this one is a bottle opener for your bottle. And this also has for a screwdriver right there. Then we have the regular blade, and the regular blade says 1960. A lot of guys, what they like to do is look for these at antique stores here in Pensacola area, and they look for the date of their birth. I got one time, it said my date, and I was like, well, I'm getting that one. But this one also has one other piece back here, and that's for whatever. I don't always know what that's for. That might be sewing or something. But I was very, very excited about this because it's a 1960. That's one of the oldest ones that I've seen. And so for $5, I got these. And then for $1, I got that. And we saw a bear today. We got to see a bear. So that's kind of cool. And then we came downtown Pensacola for the best part. We got some bread. This is called focaccia or focaccia, or I don't know how they say it. I call it focaccia, but it's probably focaccia or something bread. Best bread that you can get in Pensacola, and it's so good. So zoom in on this bread. It is insanely good. This is the best bread, and the inside is the best part. Look how, oh man. So this was a great day of garage sailing. And we got good bread. Do I have something in my teeth? Do I have something in my teeth? We got some great bread. So fun day. Not a lot of garage sale finds, but it was fun finding that one from 1960. And it was cool to see the bear. So we'll get with you next time. God bless. Take care. Bye-bye. Look at the boat real quick. We're on on the way home and I stopped at another garage sale and I just had to put this on here. I've never seen one of these. I thought it was cool, so let's see what you think. It says antique tree puller. All right, so come zoom in on this. She wanted $5, I got her down to $3. And she explained it like this. She said her dad explained it as this is how it works. If this is an antique tree puller, like it says, then it's a puller for very small trees that are about that big around. But supposedly you put this around a tree, and as you pull, she said it grabs it more. And there's a little thing here for, ow, that hurts. But so it's for pulling a little tree that's that big around, and then when you put that around it, you tie this end onto your truck or your tractor, and it'll pull it right out of the ground. That's what she said it was. It says patent on it, patent number. Now, is that what that was? If you know, would you tell us? Because I got it just to look it up to see what that thing is. And if that's a tree puller, that's a very small tree. Maybe you can put more links in it and make it bigger, but whatever it's for, it's when you pull this, it tightens. So it's for gripping something. Anybody have any idea what that is? Leave it in the comments. Maybe it is an antique tree puller. I was just intrigued by what it could possibly be. So always fun learning history and seeing what you can find at garage sales. See you next time.
Knives are cool. And axes too.
Bullseye.